Right. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play, and I just decided might as well just play this. Like we're timed out. Timer. I'm just gonna play some games. Hi, Shy Guy. Not completely in the... well, anything. Hmm. Getting the nice build to go. Hmm. Hi, Draco. You discovered the Notepad app I use in a very fun way. Wait, I need to hear this story. I definitely need to hear this story. I don't like this. Sounds about right. Yep. See, I don't know. I don't do much code stuff, but I do know that I'm pretty. It's been pretty effective for every need I've had so far. Fair enough. Ooh. Speaking of that chat guy, I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick. This coding language just got supported by Godot. This programming language just got supported. Yep, C# just got support, like official support. One of the people that was working there for that kind of thing was like, could we do this? And they did it. Oh no, I'm not learning it either. But it's just good to see that the engine itself is supporting different languages instead of an engine that supports one language and having, like, it gives developers options, but it also allows developers from other engines to come in for themselves. Honestly, Draco, I did like 2 weeks of coding, specifically with Java. I can't do it. I don't have the memory for it. What the? Huh. Sorry, that was an important conversation. Let's just say my mother's work is being I'm at 17 minutes. Complete assholes. So next month, my mother was supposed to work 1 shift a week. That sounds like something that people can live off of. 1 shift a week. They did the same thing to my grandmother. I think it was last month or a couple weeks ago. I just informed my mother that there are employment places she can look into that will literally look into what they're doing. Because a lot of it could be very, very illegal. It really feels like it. Oh wait, Surge. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's your building? Scales off bonus. Defense. Okay. Omni crit. Man, there's nothing like super good for this because there's nothing that's healing or giving shield. Wait. No, it doesn't give shield. Dang it! Legitimately, I want to use it. I stole it for a reason. Yeah, so the reason American companies would do that is because if you quit, they don't have to pay you unemployment. Does that mean it's legal? Heck no, but it's a way to force you out without them having to pay you. There's a word for it. but I just do not know the word offhand. I do know that my mother's worked there for 6 years. Hi, Petro. And that's how she gets treated. I'm absolutely livid at the thought. Oh, there's so many things I could do for revenge. But I'm going to be a good person. For now. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Eternal Shield. It seems like it could be useful. Hmm. Yeah, they're probably doing it because my mom works 2 jobs now because the one job she doesn't like working there. Well, I should preface this. She likes working there, which is at a nursing home. She loves working with the people there, specifically those living in the home. She absolutely despises the most of the people she works with because some of them try to slack on the job in one way or another. And honestly, if you're slacking on a job where other people's lives are sometimes at risk, I I don't see a reason not to despise them. I can spot passives. I think I got good enough passives. But do I need a recruit? There's one passive I could change, which is his. Just the dragons, so But I could also replace the dragon for an ice character if I get one, so... I did not get one, but... a lot of my characters are going around the route of Surge. Yes, I have played 2 or 3 of them. Really good games. I never got scared about them, but I really enjoy the kind of body horror is probably the best. The process at which it changes them is what interests me about the series. I guess in that way you can say I'm kind of a bigger fan of the earlier games and the story around Wesker than I am, like, what was it? Resident Evil Village? Because Resident Evil Village, you don't really see people change too much. I think you see one person change in that story. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Leon. I just do not have interest in Leon. I really enjoy Chris. Yeah, kind of fell flat for me. Toma Frost! It's actually an amazing one. Honestly, I will say this. While I don't enjoy that Village doesn't have, like, a ton of the body changing, its story is actually really good. When I say I don't enjoy something, there's normally a redeeming element somewhere, and story is definitely really good for Village, and then it goes into, if I remember correctly, the story goes into uh I don't think Lady Dimitrescu had a transformation. I know her children, like each one of her children had a transformation, I think. Oh, does she? Okay, see, I only watched like certain parts of it. I haven't seen the entire thing. I just know the story wise stuff for the most part. I don't think the first boss has one. And usual first boss stuff is like being kind of the bulky character for them, who kind of chases you around a bit. It's a bad one to say anything on, actually. Yeah, Nemesis chasing around, but Nemesis also had 2 or 3 form changes, or at least like slow progressions to a form change, to like the primary form change. Oh yeah, Ethan can definitely count as body horror. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. No, you're right. That does count. That does count. Dang. I could have more ice. But it doesn't give me ice. Wait. Oh, it does inflict 3 ice. Oh. Grabbing it. Maybe I can get something for it. I think the only one I really want to get rid of is the dragon. Because the dragon's fire and I just don't care. I have a use for this. I definitely have a use for that. Well, that's not going to be useful. I'm passing Act 1 now. I'm getting the stinky fish. I kind of feel like I want to have that surge level. You're based off bonus defense, so I might as well put that in. Over 100 magic power now. Just here, alt again. All heroes but Celeste King and Jim. Actually, that's pretty good. Oh, come on! That trade... That was a trade. Dang it. Actually, I can use that. And then I can do this. And now, I heal when I'm below a certain amount. For percentage HP, too. Which is not that much, now I think about it. Except for defenses. Surge is on... Ooh, wait. There's actually some really neat synergy with what I've done by accident. Accidental synergy, the best thing ever. Okay then, I am not getting anywhere. I am absolutely being destroyed. In 50 spell power, so that only works if they're base. I need to go to the campfire. On cast where receives a heal equal to... That's just good. Plus, if I remember correctly, yep, on cast, gain 15 defense. So this is going to scale even higher because of Guardian Helmet. Plus defensive wall. And then also Nature's Gift. Oh, I am loving this. Swap passives. Reveal the passives. think Bronze Drake with that one, because increasing attack speed, even if it's for a little, seems a lot better than seems a lot better than anything else on that list. Because I do have summons that get put on the field. Give me 1 second, I can answer that. I have my list pulled up, actually. I've got one more item to get. And then next month, my build is complete. I can set it all up. Which, this has been a lot of fun. Let's see, it was around 150. For 64, which is 232 gigabytes. Amazon has them, Newegg has them. I don't even want to suggest the ones I don't really trust, which are B&H and Best Buy. Corsair has them, but that's for an extra like $6, I will say. It's basically 155 plus tax. And then if you're using Newegg and if you have Prime on Amazon, it's free shipping. And oh boy, am I happy free shipping exists. You know what? Put in the big guy. So it's under $200 for 64. Is basically what I'm getting at. Funny enough, my SSD costs more, but this is gonna be the funny part. My SSD is a 4 terabyte that I'm getting next month, so for like $220, 4 terabyte. That's really good. For like $10. How much was the build in total? Oh boy, build in total was 1,551 and 62 cents. Which is hilarious because I did actually go higher with some of the costs just to be sure. I will be 100% honest on that. I will state the graphics card's not the best, but gotta work with what I got. Which, with my income, just gotta work with what I've got. I'm rolling. This is not a bad one. Oh, you know what? I want to put it on him. Reasons. Food handler's license. Oh, my income is... Well, I'm autistic. That kind of tells you my income. I don't fully like it, but also I know the general consensus in my area, as well as I I don't like bosses. Put that in quotations. I have a massive distaste for bosses. I like leaders. And the reason I say I like leaders is a leader steps up and will actually do something when something goes on. A boss will just stand around, tell you what to do when something is going wrong, and has no idea what you even do. Like, they do not know the process you actually have to go through. A leader actually knows the process you have to go through and will help you if needed to improve. I like somebody who can actually take charge instead of being in charge, if that makes sense. Oh, I forgot that there's the Drake one, but this is what I wanted. I think I like the one I have currently. I am not going to I'm going to avoid a statement here to not get in trouble. Draco was saying that he could get a mint for art. That's where that came from, Shy Guy. I will not comment further. I am avoiding the... I'm only avoiding it because I know that there are areas that you get in trouble for. You are not wrong. I just can't comment further on that specific idea because I know that I can get in trouble in certain areas for that. Like Discord, you can get in a lot of trouble for mentioning certain aspects of that life. See, Draco, the difference is they don't get reported. They don't get reported for it. And there was a statement from Discord saying that they will ban people for that kind of activity. Yeah, I am just avoiding everything I can to not get in trouble, which is my normal. And me stating that, I've had a... Oh, this is gonna be a story. I have had officers at my door. You could technically put this under profiling. I've had officers at my door before asking me questions because they thought I was going to go commit something against the school for a statement that was apparently said in the school where I was nowhere close to at the time. But our first names matched, even though police documents normally go last name, first name, quite often. But my last name, my family gets in a lot of trouble. And a statement from my cousin. Every single one of us gets in trouble with a police officer at least twice in our lives. And that has nothing to do with actually getting in trouble. It has to do with our last name. And sadly, he is correct. I don't like it. Why the last name? It's a family thing. It's a form of profiling you don't hear about. So the normal profiling you hear about is, oh, your race. Which, do not get me wrong, that is something that should not happen. I got profiled because my last name fits a lot of a list of other last names. Because, yes it is! You are correct, Draco! Small town! Yep, that's the basics. The funnier thing is, my father's actually not had many run-ins with the police. My father's actually been in a newspaper for saving a cow. I remember when my grandmother showed me that. I was happy to see that news article. It's probably staged. The cow would have paid a hat. To be fair, there are the acting dogs. There are the acting dogs. Okay, so heads up. Petro, what's going on? Whenever I hear heads up, always causes me to instantly think something bad is going to happen. You're a bit cranky. You got too much. Nah, you are fine. I understand that sentiment too well. That's why I didn't want to stream the other day. I knew I just woke up. I just got my food. I knew I was going to be cranky, and I did not want to bring that to a stream. I did not want to put you guys through it. Because I know I could be very cranky. Ow. I cracked my ankle. I forgot about the fragment of truth. I don't care about the fragment of truth, though. Holy. So it's just... Oh, deals spell damage instead of physical damage. Huh, but you have no spell. Wait. Ralph's normal attacks. Oh, it changes... Okay, I get it now. Well, if that's the case... If that's the case, would he want... Would he want magic steal or life steal? It'd have to be magic steal, right? I think the safest option is just putting mana regen on him. Alright. What items do we get? Let's have some fun. Grab that mask of the druid. Wait, does this, does this deal? I mean, you know what? I was talking about it earlier, so Mask of the Druid on Ralph. Maybe it will be useful. I don't know. Swapping passives, let's review passives. Critical chance for every summon on a field. I think all of these are not really what I want. I mean, I don't have anyone over 80, so that knocks out 2 faces. Actually, Oh, no. I actually learned something today, Petro. And, I think everyone in my chat would love to learn this. Did you know you technically will not own your, Nintendo Switch 2 if you buy one? Because if you mod your device in any way or do something they don't like, they can remotely shut your Nintendo Switch down. I am now going to call Nintendo the king of you don't own anything instead of Ubisoft, because at least Ubisoft, it's just their games. With Nintendo, it's becoming everything that they make. Not to mention, I did learn another thing. Yeah, did you know that physical cartridges are legitimately pointless now? They just have a digital key in them for you to play the game. So they're basically just a digital... They're just basically... If I bought a Steam key and put it on something, instead of actually being a physical thing you own, it's just a key on a... Yes, Draco, but other companies only do your account. They can't brick your consoles remotely. That's kind of the difference is... Well, obviously you can't. It is, Shy Guy, it is. Like, don't get me wrong. Draco is right. There are user agreements that do state you're not supposed to jailbreak things. And that they will not allow your, like, accounts to be used in that. They do have those kinds of agreements. The difference is that you could still play on those. Nintendo Switch 2, they could just remotely shut down the console and you could never use it again. Oh yeah, wait, I want to check that now. I need to see this. Let us check the Nintendo stock. Oh, it's already starting. It's gone down 10 cents today. Yes, I am goofing around a bit, but it's fine. Tomorrow. $600 paperweight. I'm basically goofing around, Jacko, but nah, tomorrow that might actually drop by like $20. Actually, can't really drop any lower. It's only at 20 bucks. Like, the stock is only at 20 bucks. The thing that went down was apparently Brownies Marine Group Incorporated. The heck? You know what? I feel bad for the people who pre-ordered the Switch 2. I hope they canceled them. This seems like the most restricted. Feed the Red Solo Cup. Let's have a party. This is the kind of area I live in. If I was to invest in anything, it would. I agree with you. Red Solo Cups and paper plates would be great investments. Yeah, just do it right before a big holiday in general. I think the only holiday that doesn't work with is Thanksgiving. 4th of July. Not really Easter either. Wow, I guess it's just very specific holidays. Do it right before specific holidays. Put it in, take it out. Honestly, Shy Guy, I agree with you. I do agree with that. Oh yeah, paper plates. I still have paper plates at my house. What? Why am I silent? What are you talking about? I'm not. My mic's right next to me. Unless no. I looking at my mic, it seems fine. Nobody else has said anything. But I do agree with Shy Guy's point. Nintendo would be peak if they just focused on game development and selling the games. Like, if they actually expanded their game market, I would totally be one of those people to buy, like, a super HD version of, honestly, Legend of Zelda for, like, the PC. I would completely do that. My mic and audio's at the same levels it normally is. I like how we've gotten into this tangent. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. Because I love the business nitpicking, I guess is a good way to put it. Is it business nitpicking though? Nah, it's not really. $23, is that worth in this? The Magic Steel would be put onto it. Oh, Pokemon would sell so well on other devices. It's crazy. In fact, it'd sell better on other devices than it would the Switch and such because it'd have better graphical, like it look better. You have no idea how much people would pay for like an HD Pokemon, like a proper 1080 to like 1440p Pokemon. Hey. To be fair, let's go over this. Xbox pulling out of the console game. They're going to the cloud gaming scene. From what I can tell. So it's just PS5, and honestly, I'm more with the cloud gaming scene. Yeah, that's actually fair. Like, console war kind of. Then again, partially to that is okay. So a lot of people don't know this. What was it? HDR. What's that new like HD type for games? Like there's that really good HD type for games. It's like vetted as really amazing. I have no idea what it is. Is it HDR? Okay. So like HDR on consoles is actually a lower HDR than what you can get on PC. So PC kind of is taking over due to its ability to outperform, as people are starting to realize you can get some really good builds with low money. I did that with what I did. Like under 1,600 built myself. Well, going to be built myself. Hi, dude. There. That's fair, Draco. Honestly, I will state this, having console feels, yeah, it feels more reliable. I mean, they made really good consoles back in the day, Shy Guy. Like, the N64 was not a bad console for its time. Actually, for its time, it was an amazing console. I miss I miss the days where that was. It was like a big thing. I'm gonna grab that. Well, people already question that. People already question that, Draco, because they really hold themselves back. Like the hardware of the Switch 1. Let's just say Pokemon did not do it any favors. I say that because its graphics, this was for Scarlet and Violet, compared to other games that were coming out at the time, were so bad. Well, I say bad, but I should say it's like, to be fair, Sony doesn't want to share their... Let's just be honest here. Japan create... Not creators. Japan console companies do not like sharing. Sony doesn't like sharing. And I say that because the games that they release on PC are like 2 years late and people... And then they add in caveats like, oh, you have to sign in with the Sony account. Nobody cares for it, and that's why there was actually something... There was actually a mod made to bypass it. Nobody likes Sony accounts. Xbox has completely gotten rid of exclusives. Draco. That's it. Xbox has no exclusives. They're releasing Halo onto PlayStation here soon. They are making the next Gears of War for PlayStation and PC. Actually, was it announced for PC? I don't even know. Not a new Halo, the Halo Collection, which, if they're smart, they'll do crossplay with it. I mean, Shy Guy, I still don't see a single PlayStation exclusive I wanna. I would imagine too. It's the remaster, so I gotta... I don't even think I played that original one. Gears of War Reloaded. PS5, Xbox, and PC in August. Yep, there we go. Infamous Second Son. That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar? Yeah, this sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever played it. I think one of my favorite PlayStation games. Wait, this may not have been a PlayStation game. Let me check. Let me check real quick. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. I was gonna say Prototype. But never mind. Prototype wasn't just for that. I liked Prototype. Fun game. Okay, that is pretty neat. Nah, I was thinking of Prototype. See, that I don't know, Draco. I was not thinking about that. I was thinking of Prototype where you absorb characters to heal yourself. Yeah, the Gears of War Remastered is coming to PC. Honestly, with the new rig, I might be able to play it. Maybe. It all depends. I've heard the speculations that they're making one, but there's nothing confirmed currently. Yeah, there are rumors of it. Other than the rumors, I have not heard anything on it. Yeah. I love Gears 4. Except for I think it was 4 was 4 and 5 kind of reaching a little bit. Actually, no, I think 5 is the only one I have an actual issue with. Story kind of got a little bit convoluted. I think they all have generally the same. Actually, no, the PvE modes were really good. I love the PvE modes in Gears of War. Oh, did Gears of War 1, since they're doing the remaster, have a good PvE mode? I might want to, like, play a PvE mode. Like, with... So Gears 4 had the Horde mode. I actually did like that. I absolutely love Chaos. I love co-op. I also love Chaos, but that's a different story. I would love to play them in order. But I don't own them all, sadly. Yeah, Gears 5. I did not just. I read something. Somebody asking, "What are some competitive PvE games?" I'm like, don't really mix. I guess in some ways they could, like, trying to get up their leaderboards, but. Oh, this situation's. I don't think I have. This is probably the best I can do. Ah. Actually, that makes me feel a bit better. These things actually help me. Shy guy, do not bless me, for the Lord has not given you the... No, I'm joking. I'm stupid. Being stupid's funny to me. I, Let me go with this one. Going against these. Okay, that was a good one to put on him. I just thought of his AoE being a really good trigger for the shield because he'd hit multiple enemies at once, triggering more shields. It just seemed like a win. That's actually a really good item. Is there anyone missing? Whew. That is... Sun Amulet also looks good. Passives. I'm not seeing Bronze Strikes. Oh wait, I'm not using the character, that's why. Duh. Uh, freezing attacks. More frost. I hope I did not offend anyone with that joke. Every 2 seconds, deal spell damage to the enemy with the most frost equal to... Tempting. Tempting, but I really like Stellar. Ah! There's a lot of good ones in there. I'm gonna upgrade this one. Let's do it. Can't even do that. My immortal warrior. I'm going this way. Because I would like the Reborn again. Interesting idea. I feel like I'm not gonna end up using this character. What's the item on them? 4 times max mana. The item's not worth it to that character, but I can use this to get some magic steel in there. What's up, Petro? All right. It's true. I was. No, you really do not need the extra tank. If anything, I feel like this is the best. You want it to have good poly? Well, that is the big thing, is looks are your first approach to a player's eyes. Because most players are going to see a trailer, pictures, that kind of stuff. And they're gonna be like, oh, this game looks interesting. It's your first approach. Unless they see a trailer of some kind. But even then, your trailer's not gonna incorporate all these story elements. They're gonna incorporate gameplay, they're gonna incorporate, like, maybe a small thing that gives an explanation. See, that's a good goal to have to start with. I forgot that there's some items for people who played this game in here. Eternal Shield's not doing much. I hope that does something. Oh, I can't reborn. Well, that's sad. I'm sad I can't reborn. I could summon a dinosaur. Then I'd lose Stellar. Upgrade that. Don't have enough. I don't like any of those. I might go for a stun build at some point. Win a run on Challenger. That was my first time winning a run on Challenger. Okay. Yeah, that is great advice. Is slowly progress into it and don't immediately try to go for what you're looking for. I thought I was actually gonna do a short stream, kind of. Ah, That's an interesting question. Clothing and such kind of has its own... I don't know. I haven't messed with clothing... Like, I haven't messed with clothing, hair, and facial features at all yet. So it's kind of... It's hard for me to determine with certainty. They may be. Oh, I just realized I got the perfect one because I was making a crit build. None of these are crit. Omni crit. With Omni crit, it's probably best to that. Yeah, you're a hybrid damage dealer. I'm sorry. Shy Guy saying that was just amazing. I could not resist laughing. Oh my god. I wish I had that luxury. What about this? Crit hero, come on. Crit, 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 crit! Ooh. I'm gonna go with this. So I would like to increase. Oh wait, why did I just do that? I wasted a lot on that. Surge, the wearer gained a stack of shielding. 15% attack speed every 2 attacks, the wearer gains mana. Second. Plus 5 mana. I don't like any of them. Sorcerer's Ring. Rebirth. Heals herself for an extra 3% per second. Her next attack is guaranteed a critical and taunt. Ooh. This is... This is big. What is this one? Oh, it turns Ice Storm into max mana. It's doubled mana regen. It's... What? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Whenever mana regen generates mana in every attack, you have a 15% chance to trigger the ability instantly. Oh, heck yeah! I believe that War Arsenal is my best bet. Did I hear a triangle nose? I swear, I look away for some time, and when I come back to it, it's just like... Don't like doing that. Attack speed. There's so many good ones in here. I'm going with this. Changes in real time. That's pretty cool. Okay, that Ice Storm trigger is really fun. Equal to 9 times max mana. Zero. Wait, that's mana regen. Wait, where's max mana then? Spell power. Huh? Oh. Duh. Nine times 7. 45, 54. 63 for... I feel like I have to. It's gotta be some better passives for crit. Great chance. Another rebirth. I'm gonna go with this one. All summons gain the bonus. All heroes. %15% crit chance and Omni crit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spam buttons. When I see a QTE, I'm gonna spam buttons just to make you all cringe. Yeah, I don't even care because it says 32% crit chance. Pick up a relic. 34% discount on everything at the shop. I'm going with the stinky fish. Because I really don't care for the shop. I can revert 3 times here. And also get rid of this rollout. I had to check to see if there was something better. Just in case, you never know. Actually, reroll. Yeah, none. Orcish bow. Let's have some fun with this. Another. All heroes gain critical strike chance equal to their team's bonus mana regen. I don't do surge level. So I'm gonna say no to those. $300 damage on that item currently. Holy. That. Gonna do that. For each summon on the field. You summon up to 3. They give you more defense. They give you some spell power to support yourself in the future. Make all the attacks deal ethereal damage so that everything can just crit, no issue if I get rid of something. That and getting a lifesteal stat would be nice, and only needing to get one of them. Receive 3 relic swaps. I like my relics. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that because I have critical healing on the blacksmith already. Dang. Additional item slot. You're kidding me. It was healing? Bullcrap. I feel cheated because it was healing. Wait, I got disconnected, reconnected. Blech! Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Swap passives. Only one reborn to do. Me being evil. I need to get a lifesteal or a another one that will aid me. Man, I didn't even get to use the attack speed item. I think I'll do one more run. Man. To be fair, crit does not really work out with Reborn. Because they don't get, like, heavy Reborn. Well, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go this way. Planning out my course. No shield. Random character. Casting speed. Scales attack speed. Tank, support. Seriously, where's all the characters I want? Oh yeah, loot. Yeah, I'm just not getting... I'm not getting it. What the heck? Holy. I will take that though. Huh? Not math. That guy's cursing the chat with math. Don't care for the bleed. That could be removed and I wouldn't care. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of that. Holy! That's fun. All heroes gain that, lose that. Crit chance. Just gonna go with that. Holy cow. Do you have the attack speed? You do. I wouldn't have even bothered giving him attack speed if I knew that. If I actually looked at it. Please. Oh, come on. I'm not getting lucky. I want to know what his attack speed's at now. 5 attacks per second. I have no idea what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna go with Orcish axe. I don't know. This. I'm gaining concealed really quickly. Already done. It doesn't get any faster. Finally! And the one I'll get rid of for is Cringy. Also, A good one for the Orcish axe. It's critical strike based. You get the red flyer. I gotta put the red flyer around the Orcish axe. Every third ability. The more elites I fight, the more I get. Wait, it didn't put the You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'm a reroll. Grab a good item here, right? Dark Blade and Novice. Bro. Put this on Novice Bow and it will basically do nothing. Which is good. I don't want it to block too much. Gallon. Do I need to replace 2 or 1? 2. Yeah, Rune and Jalen. Jalen's is SP, yours is SP, but it's also bonus HP. So I can go with this. I'm gonna not. Alright. Rune, Joan. That's just good with the passive. Or is it? Oh? Oh, it's not. What? Or what I'm thinking of then. please, he does not have power. But attack speed, he has in spades. Okay. Guardian helmet. Fight the statue! Fighting the statue's always the right answer. It summoned a bunch of units, and it still lost. Oh, I get to pick relic. There's 4 seconds. For every negative, I'm not doing that. This is tempting, but I think I'm just gonna go water lily. Oh my gosh, I have so much shield on him that it gives 1,200 to him. What? Huh? This is... Alright, that was my last run. I'm not doing that again. Losing based on time in any auto battler feels awful. Well, I'm gonna end off on that. I don't mind it being a failed run. We had a good run in there with the, What build was it? It was the Frost build. That's right. Frost build did really well. I enjoyed that. I didn't do the fragments, though, which kinda makes me sad, because I really should have. Like, that was a really good run to do the fragments. With that being said, I'm head out. I have my CPU cooler coming in tomorrow, so yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for that. Oh, when does the other part come in? Give me a second. The other part's the power supply, and I need to... Right, so this is supposed to be in when? In a couple days, actually. Should be here on Monday. Wow. Okay, I enjoy the people who I'm getting them from. That quick of service is insane, especially for my area. That being said, give me one sec. I'm going to look at the SSD, and I'm going to give an estimate of when the PC will be done. So the SSD, probably best from there. The SSD. Actually, so processing goes pretty quickly. There's no real holidays around right now. Next month, though, there's one or two. I want to say... Well, actually, I'm getting paid early. Like, I get paid in 2 weeks. Because the last day of the month and the beginning of next month falls on a weekend. So... it should be the first week of next month, actually. Wow. Yeah, I'll have a full-blown PC. First week of next month. This is kind of... mind-boggling to me because this will be my first PC. I've only had laptops up to now. I've had a total of like 3-4 laptops. And seeing how my current one, gaming laptop, with a 3050 in it. Remember, laptops are like around half of what a PC has in performance, including their VRAM. 3050 normally has like 8 gigabytes of VRAM. I think with this specific model it'd be 8. So that means this laptop's been running everything I've streamed and even helping in code with just 4 gigabytes of VRAM. My main thing I'm so excited for and that I've kind of been down about, it's actually that I know I'll be able to do so much more, and that excitement is building up. So it's putting me down. Because I want it so badly to be sooner so I can play more of the games I want to play on stream and just goof around. Diablo 3, Path of Exile 2, and most likely the Bleach game too. There's so much stuff that I need. well, I want to play to goof around and have fun with, but you know, it comes down to I've gotta wait. I did have fun today. I think tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Most likely, I will not. Companies forcing you to recruit. I don't know. I kinda enjoy my roguelikes at this point. That and I kinda games I wanna play, I can't really. Whoa. Wait. Ha! That shouldn't even be back there. That's funny. He lives in your walls. He lives in the vents. I don't even have it. Give me 1 second. Boop. Oh, Steel Hunters is a game I want to play. Oh wait, but I'll have no one to play with. You know, life is sad when you don't have anyone to play with. I could play Tales and Tactics, actually, as well. That'll be fun for weird builds. I could play the Remnant games on stream, too. There's so much stuff. Oh, that, and I'll be able to do modeling better. That's a plus as well. Oh, they announced the DLC trail. DLC stuff. What do we have in this? I already own it. Let's go. I might jump back into Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. I got the season pass and a couple DLCs came out. I got them for free because of the pass. Let's go. Dome Keeper. Dome Keeper would be easy right now. Might actually fix a couple of my issues with like Black Ops 3 even. There's Bleach, I don't really play a ton of. Well, I guess I knew my limitations beforehand. I could do some AI fights on Mortal Kombat 11 too. Oh, and we can bring back some stuff to play around with. Oh, I could do my Divinity series. I've wanted to do a Divinity series for the longest time. Where I have a ton of builds planned out. Well, Divinity 2. The people who made Baldur's Gate 3 made these games. Larian. Is it Larian Games? Or did they go by something else? Larian Studios. Yeah, I want to play Divinity 2 and mess around with builds. Because the game is so weird. And the way I say that is because there is a technical class that somebody made in the game where all you want to do is carry around barrels and teleport them on people. That is your primary damage source. Absolutely hilarious. Is that one of the builds I want to do? Not right now, maybe in the future, because that sounds absolutely hilarious. Yes. Let's see what I actually have. I can't do a support build because I have no one to support. Assassin build, can't really do that. I could do my Summoner build, I could do Trap Master build, I could do my Elementalist build. Oh wait, no, I could do the Summoner and support build because I can take one person with Lone Wolf. What is my Barbarian build? Oh. 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 Ah. Yeah, this is yeah, that's a Barbarian build. When you have 5 Warfare, that's a Barbarian build. Maybe I can convince Star. Maybe there is a chance I can convince Star to play Divinity 2. And we play that for... Like, I might need to stream earlier. I wouldn't care because it'd be so much worth it. So worth it to play with Star. Enjoy myself, get through these builds, and just absolutely decimate things. What's the Summoner build look like? Wow, this is way less intact than the other one. Oh my god. Okay, this is kind of a good one to look at. Wow, Summoner build is legitimately the one that has the least amount. I forgot I had an entire polymorph build. What is wrong with me? Oh, I love polymorph too much. Oh boy. Yeah, with that being said, I'm happy because it means within like 3 to 4 weeks, I'm gonna have a full PC. My first one, and it's gonna be built like by me. I'm kind of, well, with help from Star, because Star built his own PC and has experience, and I'd rather not break something. And the reason that there's a couple of reasons I built my own. One, it's way easier to future-proof a PC when you built it. But I think the biggest reason actually is that it just feels more satisfactory. That, and it can cost less than buying a full PC. Unless Star charges me, I don't know. I doubt he'll charge me, but... well, till next time, have fun. Surprisingly, I do want to say this. Thanks for the people who, subbed while I wasn't doing anything. Ah! Because I actually did have a sub or two come by while I wasn't streaming anything. Later, everyone. Have fun. Till next time. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hey, you could like, you could sub. It's up to you. That being said, later.